All right, so picture this, right? You're in court, high-stakes trial, and the lawyer, all confident, starts laying out their case, citing precedents, past rulings, the whole bit.
Setting the stage, building their argument.
Exactly, but then plot twist those precedents. Turns out they're completely bogus, straight up fabricated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, talk about a legal curveball, huh? This actually happened just recently. Wadsworth versus Walmart Inc., a federal case, Wyoming. It was a response filed, I think February 10th it was, 2025, that kind of blew the lid off this whole thing. The cited cases, poof, vanished into thin air, never existed.
And that's where our deep dive begins, I take it. Gotta unpack how something like this even happens and what it signals, for the whole legal landscape, especially now with AI becoming so prominent.
Right. We've all heard those buzzwords, AI hallucination. Suddenly everyone's using it. But what's it actually mean in this context? What's going on under the hood?
So, cut through the jargon, it boils down to this. AI, even the super sophisticated kind, it can generate like flawlessly convincing information. Except, here's the kicker, it's totally false. Think of it like the AI is dreaming, right? Except it then takes that dream, presents it as cold, hard fact. In this case, whole legal cases, names, dates, rulings, all fabricated.
But the AI is not maliciously doing this, right? It's not some
Yeah.
evil scheme.
No, 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 not at all. The AI is oblivious. It's spitting out these falsehoods with absolute confidence. Zero clue it's making stuff up. And that's where things get dicey, especially in law.
Because accuracy is, well, kind of the bedrock of the whole legal system.
Absolutely. Lawyers, judges, they depend on that rock-solid foundation of precedent. Past cases, rulings, that's the compass. If AI starts warping that compass with hallucinations, well, the whole system gets a little wonky, to put it mildly.
And in Wadsworth, the plaintiff's attorneys, they've come forward, admitted the error, expressed regret, explained they were using, one of these AI legal research tools,
Right.
which, gotta clarify, there's tons of those out there now.
Oh, yeah, the legal tech scene is exploding.
Right. Some are all about analyzing contracts, others help with the writing, legal briefs and all that. Heck, some even claim to predict how a judge might rule.
And in fairness, many of these tools, they're game changers. Sift through mountains of legal documents in seconds, stuff that'd take human teams ages. But this case is a glaring reminder, right? Can't just blindly trust the machine. Human oversight is non-negotiable.
Absolutely. So then, where do we go from here? How do we prevent this from happening again? Is it stricter regulations on how these AI are developed? Or maybe mandatory training for lawyers before they use them?
All those are valid questions, honestly. We need clear ethical guidelines specifically for AI and law, and teeth to back them up. Not just suggestions, maybe review boards, dedicated to vetting these tools, ensuring accuracy, reliability, all that.
It also kind of throws a wrench into this case.
Right.
Wadsworth, could this error tank the whole thing? What about the lawyers themselves, their reputation?
Tricky to say for sure, but it's definitely a factor. Judges, they place huge weight on precedent. Finding out a lawyer's cited fabricated cases, that's a hit to credibility, could even lead to sanctions. It's happened before.
One thing that did catch my eye, though, the plaintiff's response. It included contact info for both sides' counsel. Maybe a sign of transparency, wanting to be upfront about it all?
Transparency is vital here. Owning the mistake, being open about the fallout, that's a good first step.
It's like we're at this crossroads, huh? AI, in law, huge potential. But the risks, well, those are pretty substantial too. We've got to figure out how to leverage the good, but keep it accurate, ethical, and never lose sight of that human oversight.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Wadsworth, it's a wake-up call. Not just for law, but any field embracing AI. We need these conversations happening now, ensuring responsible and ethical use going forward. Not just assuming the tech will solve everything.
Exactly. So for all of you listening, I want you to really ponder this. It's bigger than one court case. How do we as a society ensure these AI tools are used responsibly, not just in law, but everywhere? It's a conversation that's just getting started.